Michael, how did we arrive at this figure?
So we know that there have been at least 2 increments this year. And I'll tell you why that is very significant pretty shortly. So we know that 128 Ghana cedis was sort of offered to the farmers in the beginning of August. And that was a 4.1 increment, but effectively they were getting a 128 Ghana cedis on every bag of cocoa that the farmers were giving to government to sell. The new increment, you mentioned almost 400 Ghana cedis. In fact, it is about 3 Ghana cedis short of being that 400 Ghana cedis. What exactly has been given to farmers is 396 Ghana cedis. Effectively, we add these 2 increments, it brings us to 524 Ghana cedis per bag for this year, and that is the increment. It's important to know why exactly government decided to do this, but you mentioned again, before the beginning of the year, government or farmers were selling their cocoa bags at 3,100 Ghana cedis per bag to government. Now, in these 2 increments, effectively they're now getting more than 12.27% on every bag now. But government is doing this for a reason. Why give them more when you've already told us that you're giving more than you could have given? This is why. If you look at 2023 and 2024, it was a 63.5% increment on the price per bag that farmers were getting. Moving forward, in that same year, government announced a second price, and this would have been the first time government was giving farmers 2 separate increments in the same year. Fast forward to 2024-2025, it happened, a 45% increment, and then subsequently a bump up to 3.3% again. And that is exactly what is happening. But all this is happening in context because of our biggest competitors. I mean, they are our allies, but on the market, definitely they are our competitors. Côte d'Ivoire. And this is why, because just this week, our neighbors, Côte d'Ivoire, announced a price, and this, I must stress, is in CFA, so don't think that the numbers you see there are far lower than ours. In CFA, they are getting a 27.27% increment. Effectively, this is what it means between us and our neighbors, Côte d'Ivoire, that Ghana, while farmers will be getting a 3,625,000 Ghana cedis per bag. In Côte d'Ivoire, it will be 404 Ghana cedis more per bag in this instance. And this is exactly why government over the years have been increasing it twice. Every single time Côte d'Ivoire increased, government had to do something about it because of the large fears about smuggling. Hopefully, closing this gap this second time with this 12% increment, that gap will narrow. I will give farmers some more options to sell to the Ghanaian government.
Thank you, Michael.